Today, I want your help to come up with some creative ideas for my business. Imagine that I sold cupcakes like these. Delicious as they are, my sales team is simply not performing. Sales numbers are completely down and I need your help to come up with solutions how we can sell more of these cupcakes. Go! So now I can hear some of the ideas on your mind. Most likely it's something like we got a skill-up sales team, we need to give them sales training. Maybe it's an incentive program. Maybe we need to make better cupcakes. Maybe they need a manual on how to sell these cupcakes. Maybe we should have a better price. So I did all that, but nothing changed because we found out that the problem had nothing to do with the ability or incentives around the sales team. We were working on the wrong problem. Now, I don't know about you, but I've definitely been there many times. Somebody says half a sentence and I already jump into what I call solutions mode. But before we get into solutions mode, it is very important to understand the problem. Because if you don't know what the problem is, all your ideas will merely be a shot in the dark. We often get asked to help our clients come up with new and fresh ideas for their business. But before we get into solutions mode, we spend a big chunk of time understanding the problem first. So in this video, let's give you 4 simple ways to uncover what the actual problem is before you jump into ideas. First one is ask, observe, picture, and read. Let's go through each one right now. First one, ask. Ask loads of questions. In a previous video we did about how to prepare for an ideation, we shared a tool we like to call Q&A ping pong, which is all about asking a lot of questions to the problem owner. Now the problem owner could be the client, could be your friend who's asking for help, but somebody is struggling with that issue and you ask them and the people around them loads of questions. Let's look at the cupcake sales example. Why do you think this is happening? What's going on? Who's involved? When is it happening? Where does it happen? And how do you know that the problem is with the sales team? Questions like that will give you a much richer context of what's going on, and it will help you channel your solutions to something very specific. So the other thing to do is to just observe, and I literally mean sit back, relax, and see what's going on. Very often the people dealing with the problem are so close to it, it's very hard for them to see what's really going on. This is an opportunity for you to sit back and relax and just observe and see what happens from a bit of a distance. So while you're observing, take some pictures as well, which is the third one. A picture paints 1,000 words, and it's the same thing here. And the fourth one, read. Read up on the data that's available. This might be through an internet search, it might be reports that you have, maybe there's customer feedback. All these data points matter and will paint you a fuller picture of what's going on. So by this time, you'll have questions answered, you have pictures, you have notes from your observations, you've been through data. I would now take all these data points, I would lay them out on the table or on the floor or hang them up on the wall, whatever space you're in, and I would go through them. There's a big chance that the problem, the root cause of the problem, is in there somewhere. Now maybe by going through all these bits of data you find out that there's a whole area which you missed in your preparation for this, and then maybe it's time to go back out and take your camera and ask more questions. So this is just to get clearer about what the actual problem is. Because once you go through this and you find the root cause of the problem, you'll have a much bigger chance of actually solving it.